Doman, Visa Face.
Well, yes I up in the party me there. The original party animal.
I need to ask you something, and it's a little bit of personal. I need you to focus right now. Why do you keep coming back to my city?
I came to Toronto like in 2005 with a song I did called Everybody Get Mad, 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 Mad. And before that, I didn't know you could do a song and somebody would send for you and pay your fare and pay you to go in a hotel and to do something you would have done because you love it. I didn't know that was possible. I mean, I've seen people doing it. Michael Jackson, Bob Marley did it, and all the stars, but I've never knew that could happen for me, because you know what I'm saying? To me, it was kind of like not a reality for me.
Yeah.
It was more like something you would see on TV. So it was more or less like, wait a minute. This is the first place I've ever gone other than St. Vincent to do a performance. It's Toronto. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time anybody ever sent for me to go anywhere. So I was like, wait a minute. And they liked me. You understand what I'm saying? And then I remember Soca Sweetness Crew, I don't remember what their name was at the time, had sent for me to do another performance off of the same song. I was like, wait, they said I could come back and do the same song again? You know? And then once I did Party Animal and I saw how many times I was coming here, I just started meeting people. I made a lot of friends. I met old friends from back in the day who moved here. I made a lot of new friends. Family. You know, the connection is kind of tough right now. It's like I live in New York right there, and it's easy for me to just come. It's just a 1-hour flight. So that's the reason. As long as I keep putting out good music, I know I'll always be in Toronto. I'll always be wanted here. You know, the fan base here is something sick. It's something sick. I think only place I could rival, you know, St. Vincent as far as how many fans I have might be Toronto.
Okay.
And it's only St. Vincent only because obviously that's where I was born.
Right.
You city love me, man. Do you know what I say? I'll come here the first time they say, probably you gotta come back. So I'll come here to come again. I'll come and do my song, do my music. I get a lot of money, you know. I'll keep coming back and you don't tell me I'm gonna come here.
Everybody knows who you are already, right? If you weren't Problem Child, Mr. Johnny Fontaine, who would you be on a regular basis?
The answer to that is honestly the same exact person, just less known. I would still be doing what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? Still be doing music. It would be nothing different about me. I wouldn't be a guy, you know, okay, I'm not doing music, so I'm the guy that's a doctor, or that's what else I wanted to be. If I wasn't known for the couple of songs that I did, I wouldn't be doing anything different than what I am doing now, I don't believe. I would just be the same person doing music, the only difference being people probably wouldn't have heard them. But as far as I don't know anything else. I'm not a dumb guy, you know. I did, you know, relatively good enough in school or whatever the case may be. I have qualifications, but in terms of where my heart lay, I wouldn't know how to do anything else but music. No matter whatever else I did, I wouldn't know how to not do music. I would always be doing music because I was doing music before I could do anything else. You know, as far as like writing songs, harmonizing to songs I would hear on the radio, memorizing songs on the radio. It was just the way I was raised. You know, they say, you know, you bend the tree when it's young and you bend the branch and you could mold it wherever you want to go. It was just music. It was always in that direction. Whether my mother knew it or not, when she had the radio on in the house 24 hours a day, almost, you know, whether she knew it or not, that was training for me. You know, because I got to learn song structure. I started hearing, oh, okay, I know this, they do it like 4 or 8 times and then they do the chorus for this long. And you know, I started learning things, I started hearing things, similarities and things that sounded familiar in other songs. I'm like, okay, so that's what that means. So what is this in the intro? Why are they singing different underneath? Oh, that's a harmony. And you know, I just learned these things, and then by the time I got to start doing music, I already knew. I didn't know the proper terminology, and I still knew for a lot of the stuff, but I knew what I wanted to do because I knew how something was supposed to sound based on what I've heard all my life growing up.
Okay. So
I would always be doing music in some capacity.
I appreciate the fact that you've given us the time to come and speak with you, and I thank you for that because, like you said, you're a busy person, and it means a lot to us. On behalf of the On The Scene family, eLEWsive.com,
On The Scene,
I thank you, and we hope to hear from you again. Hopefully not in a year advance, but
man,
you know.
I'll be back here July 25th or 4th or 3rd or something like that.
You heard
Fuck,
it
and then stay. I'll be here for like 2 weeks straight. Just chilling. You call this a red dread?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, it will kind of conflict because my dreads are not actually red.
But trust me, in the West Indian terminology, you are red.
Yeah, well, see,
red is not a color that you're all by like skin complexion, but if you go to Trinidad, it's a red man. Or
Yeah,
if you go
that's basically
red dread. But the only problem would be if you ever cut your hair.
Yeah, I know that. I've taken on my grandfather's name, Red Man.
Red Caesar, Red Gumby.
That's not like a time addressing now.
Red Mohawk. STARKMaDD is a good name.
Alright, so I appreciate that. Pieces of himself.
That's how we doing it. Well, everybody hands up. We party the most.